The English meaning of the Sumerian Akkadian EPADUN, Marduk EPADUN, which is derived from the Babylonian Enuma Elish, where it is written 25 Enbululu. Secondly, they shall glorify as EPADUN, the Lord who sprinkles the field, irrigator of heaven and earth, who establishes seed rows, who plough land and grazing land, dam and ditches regulates, who delimits the furrow. Enbululu. Thirdly, they shall praise as Enbululu, something Gugal. As you can see, the middle portion of the following name has been damaged. There is only one name like this. Bululu was responsible for the death of Dumuzi, and from the name Marduk Enbululu I derived. The Star Father will lessen speech, tear out the voice of mankind, make himself the abundant ruler, and blend in, which will agitate the people. To give you a snippet of the full text, at the end of the video I will display the meanings for both EPADUN and Enbululu. From this, you will be able to see that my translations are creating a consistent narrative. And so we begin. I'm afraid I'll have to use the Lamashtu stele once more. As you will see, every aspect of EPADUN and Enbululu are depicted on it. E. House, household, temple, plot of land. Pa. Leaf, bud, sprout, branch, wing, feather. Pa. Irrigation ditch, small canal, dike. Dun, meaning ward, pupil, subordinate. Dun, do, tun, to. To heap, pile up, to scrape, dig, a field, furrow, a hole, to strike, smite, to open. This is also in relation to the spear of destiny, to move, to raise high. That is also in relation to the Lamashtu stele, where Dumuzi has a problem with his liver. There is also mention of letting Samkat enter his liver. The lion is the oracle of the entrails, who is weaving his will through the reading of entrails. Dun, warp, threads on a frame of a weaving loom. To lay a warp onto a weaving loom. To move, to raise high. Dun, do, burr. To churn butter, to sway, stagger, to complain. From which I derive. The temple will sprout from the river Hubur, and the subordinate, the gatekeeper of the mound, the furrow, will interweave the lines to shock the people. I remind you that these names are creating a text related to Lord Zu, who dwells within An, meaning in heaven. The hole, the entrance, the furrow, is the gate to heaven. So when they say sin dwells in the heavens, where do they mean? In Babylon, heaven was inside the earth. So he too dwells within the underworld, and heaven has been placed into the stars, resulting in the confusion of how sin dwells in the heavens. An meaning heaven, originally meaning star. Zu represents the voice of the oracle, and Zu is the gatekeeper, the ultimate weapon of the Anunnaki, known as the Smasher of Thousands, the Great Smiter, which would be equal to Shamash. The Smiter, whose message is interwoven with the 50 names of Marduk, but also the story of Dumuzi. Now, the meanings of Enbululu and EPADUN. The Star Father will lessen speech, tear out the voice of mankind, make himself the abundant ruler, and blend in, which will agitate the people. His temple will sprout from the river Hubur, and the subordinate, the gatekeeper of the mound, will interweave the lines to shock the people. Remember, Marduk is the personification of death and bitter oppression, the very meanings of Marduk and Merodach. We are told, but do we listen? At least, I know you do.